The World Tournament's here, and that of course means we got 3 of the best decks you guys can use. They're 3 different playstyles, so hopefully one of these decks fits for you. Deck number 1 is going to be a super bridge spam attack heavy deck with the cannon cart, with the goblin drill, with the bandit for some really good bridge spam, and then you have a really quick cycle of the fire spirit, skeletons, fireball, and log. Going to be absolutely fantastic for your air answers. You have the hunter, and you can of course knock things around with a fireball and goblin drill. It's a ton of fun to play, very high skill, and if you get good with this deck, I can totally see you getting over 20 wins. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and we have found game number 1. Good luck, camps. You're gonna need it. The amount of pressure this deck can provide is fantastic. We only have a level 10 bandit, by the way, so the princess will get 2 hits, unfortunately, man. And we do see the goblin drill come down. That's obviously really interesting because our bandit's so low level. It's not going to be the ideal way of dealing with all that. Let's go ahead and fireball this, though. We might be able to time that in a way where the goblins get hits, and they do. Wow. Honestly, wasn't sure if they were going to get those hits there, but we do manage to get some big damage. We see a log. They're definitely cycling back to the barrel or something, but we see the princess come down. Skeletons are going to be able to deal, and now we can go ahead and go with a bandit. I think they might have just wasted a way more elixir than they should have. We have guards come down. We have the hunter moving up with the fire spirit, and honestly, that fire spirit's going to splash onto the tower alongside the hunter. That is so much damage. You really do love to see it, and you can see already the amount of pressure this deck has. Fantastic. We're going against log bait. He might have gone deep with that. Yep, he did. We take it down nice and easy. You really do have a lot of answers with this deck. This is a really fun deck to play. I do genuinely enjoy playing with this deck here. So let's go in with another goblin drill, because once again, even if he Valkyries it, that's 4 elixir for 4 elixir, and we're getting that guaranteed damage. You'll see here that goblin actually gets a stab, which really does a lot of damage. It adds up quickly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cannon cart a little bit early, simply because they might go with a princess. Holy cow, they just, what? I mean, it did hit the cannon cart, but at what cost, guys? They're going to have enough elixir for guards, but this is basically going to make sure that they're really low. Actually, I mean, look at that, guys. Bandit's going to get some hits there for us. That's not too bad. Imagine if that was a level 11 bandit. Holy cow, that would have been nice. Let's go in with the hunter. Let's go in with our skeletons. They don't even have rocket and cycle, so that fire spirit connects. It's able to do a lot more damage. They might not even be back, to be honest with you, to the Valkyrie. So this could be a ton of damage, especially since the hunter is going to be tanking for that goblin drill. I think that's going to be game over. They've already given up for match number 1. This deck is good, and I gotta give it to this deck. I mean, I don't know who made it. I didn't make this one. This is one I saw one of the top players using, had to try it out, and holy cow, it does not disappoint. We've been practicing with it. I really do enjoy playing with this deck. We're going to prediction log in case they go with anything, but yeah, no, that is going to be game over. Really good. You can see the amount of pressure you can provide, the amount of damage each of these cards does. The goblin drill, the bandit, all of it's so good. And then the cannon cart, you really can't sleep on it. It is a very strong card in the current meta. It does so much damage, and then of course that after death ability is awesome. So good game, man. For game number 1, we come out on top, and let's get into deck number 2. Deck number 2 is going to be Giant Graveyard. I hate to do it, but it really is good, guys. We have the skeleton army for goblin barrels, the arrows to take down anything that they have to counter your graveyard, the giant witch combo is fantastic, Inferno Dragons, another tank buster, and then the Dark Prince on the ground as another ground tank. Really good deck. It's a bit heavier than the last, but definitely a good way of getting easy wins against good opponents. Here we are in the game number 2. We got the interesting starting hand, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and just go giant in the back, right? With this type of deck, even if I'll go with a lot of pressure in the right lane, we can 100% ignore that, take a tower. A tower trade situation is oftentimes really solid with this deck here, guys. If you do have the Skeleton King, you can throw him in here. If we're the Dark Prince, it's all up to you guys. I've found that this version is pretty solid. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the graveyard. The giant is going to tank for the tower. Graveyard's moving in. We see the Skeleton King and Barb Barrel. This could actually get quite interesting. We're doing a lot of good damage, however. That is what you like to see, and our witch does win that fight. That is going to be a lot of damage on both the tower and the cannon cart. Cannon cart ends up going down. Let's hit him with a nice fireball there. We're also going to be able to skeleton army this. We're going to be able to deal with this anyway we really need, right? We have the arrows. We have a bunch of good answers here. We're going to let that go, guys. I'm not sure. Okay, it gets 1 hit. Not terrible, honestly. Let's go in with another Dark Prince. Let's kind of rinse and repeat. He didn't seem to have anything too good for our push there. So I'm wondering what else they're going to have in store. Dark Prince here going to be all right. Let's go in with our Inferno Dragon in the back. I mean, we have a big lead. There's no reason to go too crazy with it. It's not even double elixir yet, and we're vibing. So let's go in with the Witch here. All right, we do see... Okay, I was going to assume they had freeze spell, actually, but the poison immediately follows that graveyard placement. Really interesting graveyard choice there. So let's go ahead, help this Witch out. Because of that graveyard, they aren't going to have actually that much elixir to deal with, and we're going to be able to hopefully arrows this and get that giant on tower. I'm assuming assuming they aren't back to their tombstone, we're going to toss down the good game. These two decks so far today are absolutely dominating. They don't have the Barb Barrel, they don't have the Poison and Cycle. The only way they would have been able to stop that Giant is with maybe the Cannon Cart, but right here, a lot going right for us. We're going to be able to get a good amount of damage on that King Tower. We're going to also be able to Inferno Dragon, the Skeleton King. They might pop the ability. I don't think that'd be a wise choice, but they might do it. Nope, no ability comes down. The Mega Minion's going to also get cooked. That is what you love to see. Let's go in with this. Let's go in with our Dark Prince in the pocket, guys. Dark Prince is going to tank. We see the defensive poison. 100% really well played on our end there because we are applying the pressure. They had to poison on defense, so now we can use our Witch much more comfortably to take out their graveyard once they do go with it. So we can go in with a Giant. We can go in just to tank, right, for all this stuff here. Let's go in with an Inferno Dragon. We want to see the E-Wiz, guys, come down. There is the poison spell. Our tower is distracted, so they're going to get a good amount of hits. The Witch's skeletons are helping out big time, though. E-Wiz does finally come down. The E-Wiz should go down here to the Dark Prince. We're able to kill everything, and even though it looks a little chaotic, it's honestly looking all right here, guys. Let's go in with the graveyard right here. We're also going to go in with the Giant in the pocket just to ensure that we apply enough pressure to the point of where they really can't do anything here. This would have been a 3 crown if the game kept going on. Yeah, nothing much they could do there. Easy win for deck number 2. Let's hop into the final deck of the day. Deck number 3. It's only getting stronger from here, folks. And deck number 3 is going to be one I potentially will be using because I love myself some log bait. You have the Mighty Miner Cycle with log bait chip. Ton of fun to play. Really high skill deck. 2.9 average elixir cost. Super quick cycling. Good luck to our mans. Let's go in with the barrel first play. You really can't go wrong with a Goblin Barrel first play unless they NATO to the King Tower. That is where it gets rough. Let's go ahead and Fire Spirit. We can always Princess the bridge as well. Princess is splash damage. You gotta love it. Let's go in with our Princess. Let's go in with our skeletons here, just so the Princess can vibe for a minute, guys. Let's go. Not too bad here. We see the Fireball. We see the Inferno Dragon. I almost want to go in with the log, and then we're going to go ahead and barrel again. I'm curious to see what they have in store. Inferno Dragon does go down, luckily. The Mighty Miner should be tanking. Honestly, not terrible. Not terrible by any means. Let's go in with yet again another Fire Spirit and another Princess, guys. We're going to apply a lot of pressure here. That was incredibly unlucky. We're going to go ahead and go with this. So the Bandit hopefully comes backwards. Beautiful. Bandit should go down there, guys. They give us the well played. I appreciate that. Dude, not too bad of a start. All right, they have Bandit, Inferno Dragon, Goblin Drill. Really interesting stuff. Let's go into the Fire Spirit. We really need to keep on applying pressure because holy smokes, that's a good amount of damage, by the way, but also Mega Knight's going to be rough. We're not going to lie. We're going to go with the cannon. Honestly, let's just Princess the back. Let's just go with the Mighty Miner, the Princess. Hopefully can do something here against those goblins, but man, those goblins are going to hurt. All right, cool. Honestly, not terrible. Honestly, not terrible, guys. Let's go into the Goblin Barrel deep. He is going to hopefully have to Fireball this. Nope, arrows are fine. Okay. Nice, the Bandit does come down. Bandit's going to get cooked up there. Wow, Mighty Miner. You always amaze me. Let's go. Let's go into the Fire Spirit here just so the Bandit has to walk. Nice. Fire Spirit does get hit, unfortunately. We don't have the lead. The Goblin Drill did some work, but I think this is going to be a really fun match. Let's go into the Princess here. Let's go into the Skeletons. And then we can 100% go into the Mighty Miner here, guys, just so the Mighty Miner can get some good value. So we do know that they have the Fireball now. Let's go in with that. Let's go in with this. Can the Mighty Miner go and tank for the Goblin Barrel while the Fireball comes down? Nope, they're back to... Oh my goodness, these guys' cycle's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go in with another Princess in the back. We're gonna maybe see bats over there. Wow. Let's go into the Goblin Barrel. I really want them to have to Fireball this, but it doesn't look like they're willing to at the moment. Let's go. Alright, they do Fireball it, finally. Let's go into the Mighty Miner, guys. We're going to be able to destroy this dude's hopes and dreams. We're going to go with the Princess immediately. We're going to go with another Goblin Barrel. They simply weren't ready for it there. I mean, I guess that's going to work out a little bit, but no, the arrows are back. They do have an incredibly fast cycle, despite us having a great lead. Let's go in with another bit of skeletons. Let's go in with the log, hit that Bandit off bounce, and now all of a sudden we're back to another Goblin Barrel, guys. That Dark Prince is not going to get there in time. The Fire Spirit lands. The Princess splash is phenomenal. Let's go into the cannon here. Let's go in with the skeletons. We're going to also hit him with the Mighty Miner. We're going to hit him with the Princess in the back. And oh my goodness, the Mighty Miner prediction there from the opponent. Really interesting, guys. Let's go in with the cannons. We are going to be able to defend that because the cannons are just so good, man. Let's go. That is what we really like to see. So 2 rockets, it's going to be game over, guys. Let's go ahead, log. Let's go ahead and Goblin Barrel. I think if we can get a princess on this tower, I mean, and that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and try for it. Oop, not going to happen there. Although she might connect now. Let's go into the Mighty Miner immediately. We see the Inferno Dragon. So well played. But what we're going to do here is we're going to rock it. We're going to be a little bit crazy. Let's go. Oh my goodness, the Inferno Dragon destroyed us. Oh my goodness, he's going to fireball. Come on, miss, miss, miss. No, we're going to lose. Oh my goodness, we got outplayed. We didn't get a win with it, which is quite unfortunate, but we absolutely crushed with those first 2 decks. And just because we didn't win with this deck does not mean it's not strong. It's 100% going to be able to work and crush. We obviously had a misplay there. Unfortunate, but it does happen, right? So all these deck links will be down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Best of luck in the Royal Tournament. Have a fantastic day. Master Diddy San.